Disclaimer: the following narrative is based on open source reports and public claims.
Imagine this for a moment. You're in Odessa, a strategic port city, heavily guarded, often described as one of Ukraine's most protected areas. Patriot air defense systems are on standby. Radars are active. Crews are fully alert. But then a troubling question appears. If the defenses are really that strong, why do the strikes keep getting through? This is where the story begins. Not with a single explosion, but with a gradual shift in the skies above Odessa. And one name keeps showing up in reports and discussions: the Su-34. The Patriot system is not just another weapon, it's a symbol of American military technology, Western commitment, and last-line air defense. For months, Patriot has been presented as the answer to missiles, aircraft, and high-end aerial threats. But in modern warfare, the real question isn't how advanced a system is. It's how long it can survive under constant pressure. Patriot was designed to counter specific threats, not to operate endlessly while being pushed, provoked, and forced to react again and again. And over Odessa, that pressure came in waves. The Su-34 doesn't rush headfirst into danger. It doesn't fight like a movie hero. Instead, it's built to read patterns, force reactions, and strike from distances that frustrate the defender. With long-range weapons and modern support systems, the Su-34 doesn't need to visually spot a Patriot battery. It only needs one thing: to make the radar turn on. And once that happens, the game changes. Let's be honest, radar is Patriot's eyes, but an active radar is also the biggest giveaway. Once it lights up, its position can be estimated, tracked, and studied. Around Odessa, Patriot systems were forced to stay active. Every incoming threat demanded a response, and every response made the system more visible. When one system is pushed to handle too much at once, its strength slowly turns into a vulnerability. This wasn't a single clean strike. It was sustained pressure. When Patriot focused on one target, another appeared. When one sector was covered, a different angle was tested. The system was forced to choose, and every choice carried risk. At a certain point, Patriot stopped controlling the fight and started reacting to it. And in air warfare, reacting for too long usually means losing the initiative. After these waves of pressure, something noticeable happened. Patriot radar activity around Odessa reportedly disappeared. There were no loud announcements, no dramatic confirmations. But in military terms, silence is rarely accidental. A dark radar can mean several things, but the result is always the same: weakened air defense in a more open sky. Patriot isn't only about missiles and radar units. It represents Western trust and protection. When that symbol is neutralized or pushed back, the impact goes far beyond the battlefield. Ukraine loses confidence in its shield. Russia sends a message that even the most protected systems can be pressured and broken. And that message isn't just aimed at Kiev, but at its supporters as well. Odessa isn't a random target. It's an economic hub, a logistics artery, and Ukraine's gateway to the Black Sea. If air defenses there weaken, the consequences reach far beyond the city itself. When Patriot in Odessa is suppressed, air operations become more flexible, pressure increases, and strategic options expand. The clash between the Su-34 and Patriot highlights a harsh reality. Expensive technology alone doesn't guarantee dominance. What matters is how systems are used, stressed, and forced outside their comfort zone. This isn't a one-on-one duel. It's a battle of timing, endurance, and small mistakes with massive consequences. So the real question now isn't whether Patriot can be penetrated. That question has already been answered. The real question is how long Ukraine can keep closing the gaps that keep opening from the sky. Until that answer becomes clear, the skies over Odessa will remain under a shadow.